Episode 5, Jammo, Running Away. What is a time you have messed up or made a mistake? Pause to respond. Today's story is a parable. A parable is a story that Jesus told us to teach a lesson. It may not have exactly happened, but it teaches us something. Today's story is called Running Away. You can find this in your Jesus Storybook Bible. So once there was a son, and he was very angry. He wanted his inheritance. Back then, each child had a certain amount of money that they were going to get when they grew up. And the son demanded, he said, "Give me my money, give me my inheritance, please." And the father said, "Okay," and he gave it to him. Now the son didn't have good ideas for how to spend his money. He was still young and wasn't sure what to do. And so he took all the money he had and left home and went into the city, and he spent it on selfish things. He made decisions that were bad, and then it went from bad to worse, and it just goes downhill from there. You see, he was using his money selfishly. He was using his life selfishly. Everything was about, what can I get? What can I get? And he paid for it, and he spent all of his money. And when it ran out, all the people he had been depending on and calling friends left. They weren't interested in him anymore because he didn't have anything to offer. And so the son was sad, and he then had to take up a job because he needed to feed himself. And he found a job feeding the pigs and putting pig food into the food trough. And so when he went and put the food in the trough, he needed to eat it too because he didn't have any food. And he was thinking while he was sitting there eating the slop, he was like, I have a father that has a home and he has lots of money. I'm sure he would take me back, even if I was a servant. I mean, there's a warm bed, there's food. I could live such a better life than this. I just need to apologize and ask him to forgive me. And so he got up all his things and he started making the long walk home. In his head, he started running through his I'm sorry speech, where he was thinking, it's like, I'll work for you. I'm just going to apologize. And he just felt sick. And then his father saw him and he started running, so excited to see him. And when his father reached him, he gave him a big hug because he was so excited that his son returned home, because it didn't matter what he did. He said, my son is home. Let's throw a party for him. We are so excited he is here. And that's a lot of what God is like. God, there's nothing we can do to make God love us any less. Everything we can do can be forgiven because we have a loving God who is there for us. The end. Our reflection today is in 3 parts. First, draw a bag on a piece of paper. Then, write some things that you feel bad about or times you've messed up. Third, tear it up and remember that God forgives us for everything we've done, and He loves you. Pray that God forgives us and thank Him for loving us.